August 2011, hundreds of community members joined the crew of Extreme Makeover Home Edition to build a new home and soup kitchen in Harbison for Dale Dunning.
For more than 8 years, Dunning has provided soup and other hot meals to thousands of homeless people. She calls them her soupers. 17 months later, and Dunning has yet to be allowed to invite any of her soupers to her new home. But that hasn't slowed down her mission to serve. If anything, it's motivated her to do more, so much more. It's been more than a year since the day Ken and Dale Dunning first laid eyes on their new ranch, courtesy of Extreme Makeover Home Edition in 2011. A lot has changed in that time. Some changes are good.
I was able to retire from one of my 3 jobs. So I worked 36 years for the electric company.
Others, not so much.
Well, they started like going down, declining just a little bit at the time, and then later on it's like, bam, they're really down.
Dale Dunning, founder of Just Soup Ministries, is talking about donations that are needed to provide soup and other necessities for the area homeless.
And I go through a bag of these. I go through maybe 3 bags of these a week.
Oh, wow.
These big bags.
So about 15 pounds of noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Dale says she thinks it has to do with the people's misunderstanding of just how Extreme Makeover Home Edition and all that comes with it works.
I had a lady come to ask me for $25,000. She got really upset. She says, "You've got $300,000 and you won't share with me? You used to share." I said, "I don't have that money." And we heard that a lot at the soup kitchen and over the phone.
Dale says that $300,000 is money that was put into an endowment to be used for upkeep of the ranch. The money is controlled by an appointed board. The Dunnings do not have direct access. Mike LaPenta owns a sub shop in Rehoboth Beach. He heard about the soup kitchen struggles and wanted to help.
I think when people heard the amount of money involved, they felt that the Dunnings had that money to use for their ministry, but obviously that was not the case.
So LaPenta is organizing a fundraiser.
And all this workstation here, all this is just absolutely wonderful.
Dale is grateful for the help she does receive because she never plans to stop making soup for those who need it, even if that means selling some of her prized possessions.
And those instruments that I got, I cleaned houses and worked hard and saved to get them.
And you would give it all up to keep this ministry going?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Easy.
This is the couch right here.
The family appreciates and enjoys the blessings they've received through Extreme Makeover. So tell me about that moment right there.
I was excited and I was nervous at the same time, because just to get to see just to get to be on the bus and you're going to see your new house, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get mine or not. I was just like so excited and nervous at the same time, so I just jumped up and gave John like a big hug, and so I was just like, yes, yes.
And this room here was made specially for me. I always loved diners coming up as a kid, but at the time I wasn't allowed in them because of the situation in the 60s. So they made it so now I'll never be turned down.
Both put in their share of hard work to keep Just Soup going.
And I've got a wonderful support system. Got a husband. I got my son.
But the Dunnings' application to change zoning permits to allow the needy to use this soup kitchen, people living near the ranch petitioned against it.
So when I look at it, I count it all joy, because all things work for the good. You know, sometimes you have to be still and sometimes you have to wait. And Ken and I never got angry with the people down the street that seemed like they stopped, put things on hold. I didn't care. I was just thinking about still being able to wake up, having my health and strength, and still being able to do what I've been called to do.
And do it she will.
It's called Just Love. Look at this boutique.
Extreme Makeover provided the boutique and supplied it with clothing, shoes, and accessories. For the most part, it remains untouched.
It needs to be to the place where the people can come in and do their own selection.
But not for long. The Dunnings are in the process of making changes necessary to have the ranch zoned as a church.
I'm going to get started soon.
In the meantime, Dale and Ken enjoy doing what they love most, making soup and being together.
But life is good now because we get to be with each other 24 hours a day. Some people might say that's a disadvantage, but I love it. We've been married 42 years and it just gets better and better.
Such an incredible family. I had such a nice time with them. Just Soup Ministries is always accepting donations, whether it be money or food.
Well, if you would like to help them out, all you have to do is go to our website. We've got a link there at delmarvalife.com. All you have to do is click on the show tab. Well, still to come on Delmarva Life, it's a psychological thriller that's going to have you on the edge of your seat. The Following premieres Monday night on Fox, and we've got a preview from one of the show's stars next.
But first, many of us turn to food when we're stressed. Not a good idea. Here's Dr. Oz with a better plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Overeating is easy to do when you're stressed out. Here's how to overcome the urge. Practice mindful eating. Are you really hungry or are you just stressed out? Take 50 milligrams of vitamin B and 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C in times of stress to regulate your mood. And take a brisk walk to release serotonin and dopamine, the feel-good hormones.